in to XLR wherever you are. Tune in via our radio app, via TuneIn, Wi-Fi radio, or via web players. This is xlrradio.co.uk.
Yes, listen to XLR Radio. On the line now, we have my special guest, David St. John. Hello, David. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Hi, Danny. How you doing?
Yeah, absolutely fantastic. We've got you. Right, David St. John, you are a bit of a legend, aren't you, in the quizzical world?
A little, yeah, minor celebrity, Z celebrity, I would say.
So, David, let's go from the top. Where did it all begin?
It all began, the TV quizzing, you mean?
Yes, the whole quiz.
Goes back many years. When I was a kid, I used to love libraries and reading books all the time, non-fiction, reading newspapers, absorbing everything, and just loving trivia. And then back in the 80s, I've been in show business most of my life. I used to sing in pop groups, and then I've been solo comedy vocal entertainer for years. But then in 82, I was watching these TV quiz shows. I thought, I can do that. So I applied for a show, which was the Sailor's Entry back in 1982 with Nicholas Parsons. And I won it. I won 250 mopeds. And then I duly sold them a few days later, as seen on TV. And then from then I kept applying for quizzes. So after a few years, over a period of about 30 years, I actually accumulated enough to qualify for a Guinness World Record for the most appearances in 2014. So I just love quizzing. I'm a bit of a quiz addict, and it's just great fun.
Wonderful. So you have been busy. The Guinness World Records. Tell me more about that. So were you actually in the Guinness book itself?
That's right. I applied for it because someone said it must be a record. So I got in touch with Guinness back in 2014. That year, actually, I was featured across the national press and media. I was on an ITV show with Bradley Walsh about the quiz show story. And then someone said, it must be a record. So I got in touch with Guinness and said, have you got a record for the most TV quiz show appearances? They said, no, it's a new category. So I had to kind of send them my DVDs. Lucky I've kept all my recordings, even the old VHS recordings, which I put onto DVD. So I've got about 30-odd shows. So I sent them down at little clips with the notes too. And it took a few months to qualify and validate, and I got it. So I've got the certificate. So no one's actually challenged it since then. So it's 34 appearances, which is still current world record.
Yeah, that's a lot. That is. So I've read you've also been on The Weakest Link, Anne Robinson.
Did it? Yeah.
Yeah. So what was she like?
As you see, it was the early series, about 2001, so she wasn't that particularly nasty then. Great fun. I got kicked off in round two. I wasn't the weakest link, but the others kind of rallied on me. But it was fun. It was a giggle, so I had a bit of a laugh. It was fun. So
Tactics, they voted you off.
It's a nasty show. Yeah. Some of these shows are nasty. People can vote you off. They don't like your hair or your shirt or what job. If you're a traffic warden or something. Yeah.
So
it's all part of the fun.
Yeah, it is part of the crack. You have a website and a TV quiz book. What's your website address, and where is your book available to
Easy to
buy?
find it. If you just Google David St. John TV quiz, you'll find me, or davidstjohn.co.uk. I've had a website for years which actually promotes my comedy work. And then I've also got stacks of pages on about TV quizzes, and also I'm from Southampton, and I've got web pages full of Southampton 60s music, because music was my first love, of course, and it always has been ever since. So I still do gigs, comedy vocal gigs. But this website is just full of stuff. It's like a bit of an archive of the Hampshire music scene in the 60s, but it appeals to everybody. If you love music, especially people listening to XLR right now, I should take a look. And it's all about the early days when we got up with basic equipment, homemade speakers and amplifiers, and not like the stuff we've got these days. And we played at dance halls for about 10 or 15 quid a night between five of us. So, but it was just fun. Great time to be young.
The good old days, and
they were. You missed all that.
I'm a what they call a millennial. I was born in the early 80s.
Well, Birmingham, you're only a bab.
Oh, thanks. So we've got a bit of a quiz for you now. So I've got 20 quiz questions.
Oh, right, ouch.
So yeah, they are middle of the road. Some are easier than others. So if you're ready, let's do it.
Okay, fingers crossed. Okay.
So right, I'm just going to fire with them to you. So the first one, which is the largest organ of the human body?
In area is actually the skin.
Yeah, that's correct.
The heaviest is the liver.
Yep, so we'll give you that one. So if you're born on the 29th of February, what star sign would you be, the 29th of February?
I don't study them. I should do. Professional quizzes study lists. I'll have to have a mad guess. I'll guess Aquarius.
Oh, very close. It was Pisces, so I'll have to give you an X on there.
Something fishy about that question.
Oh, bless you. So this is a third one. James Bond. You Know My Name by Chris Cornell features on which James Bond film?
Say again?
You Know My Name by Chris Cornell features on which James Bond film?
Oh, it must be one of the recent ones.
Yeah.
I'll have to guess. Quantum of Solace?
Or very close. Casino Royale, I believe that one is.
Oh, right. Yeah, good one. Good question, yeah.
So next up we have, what does ATM stand for?
ATM is, what do they call it? Automatic transfer machine? Automatic teller machine.
I'll give you that one. It was automated telling machine, so well done.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah.
Close enough.
So a bit of music now. I Owe You Nothing was a top 10 hit for which band in the 80s?
Yeah, the Twins, Bros.
Yes, well done, Dave. Which country is the origin of the cocktail mojito?
Mojito, Mexico?
It's actually Cuba.
Oh, it's close, yeah.
Yeah,
right,
very close.
Yeah, across the Caribbean, yeah.
And since we're on alcohol, where does Stella Lager originate from?
Stella, I think, is it Belgium?
Yeah, that's correct. And moving on to question 8. What is the capital of New Zealand?
Auckland.
It's Wellington.
Wellington, I always get them mixed. Yeah, Wellington, yeah.
Still on countries, question 9. Which country has a maple on its flag?
Oh, it's easy. It's Canada, Maple Leaf, yeah.
That's right. On to question 10, music again. Nick Hayward was the lead singer of which 80s group, Nick Hayward?
Yeah, good band. Haircut 100.
Yeah, bang on.
Love Plus One, great record.
Yeah. Which country won the Eurovision in 1998?
98? Ooh, I'll have to guess. I'm going to cover my bets. Maybe Ireland?
Oh, very close. It begins with I. It was Israel.
Right. Oy vey.
Dana International famously won that one.
That's it.
A bit of geography now and politics. Which town was Margaret Thatcher born?
Grantham in Lincolnshire.
Yeah, that's correct. Liam Payne was a member of which former boy band?
One Direction.
Yes. What's the chemical symbol for potassium?
Potassium is K.
Yep, you're on a roll. Question 14. Which planet has a moon called Titan?
Saturn.
Yep, that's correct. A bit of films now. Jennifer Lawrence starred in which 2018 American spy thriller film?
Oh, I'm not sure, but I'm not very good on modern movies. Not Hunger Games, is it?
Very close.
No.
Red Sparrow on that one. It's in cinemas at the moment. Bit of snooker.
Okay.
Bit of snooker now. Question 16. How many World Snooker Championships finals has Jimmy White been runner-up in?
Runner-up?
Yeah.
I have to have a mad guess. I guess say 6.
Yes, bang on there. Well done on that one.
Yep.
GSOH is an acronym for what?
Yeah, it's my job as a comedian. Good sense of humour.
Yes, you got it, Dave. And a couple more to go. Benidorm is part of which of the Costas?
Oh, I think the Costa Brava.
Very close. It's Costa Blanca.
Oh, the Blanca, yeah.
Yep. Question 19. What century was the gunpowder plot?
It was 1605, which was the 17th century.
Yes, Dave, well done. And this is the last one, Dave. What mythological creature has an upper body of a human and a lower body of legs of a horse?
That's a centaur.
Yes. Well done, Dave. So I'm going to tot up your score. You're doing very well, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 you got right there, Dave.
Oh, good. Can I come down and pick up the car now, my star prize?
I've got a little bit of a jingle for you now. It's a winner sound. There we are.
Yep.
So yeah, very, very congratulations, Dave. You've done really well on that one.
Yeah, not bad.
So we're going to finish off with a few jokes now. Can you finish us off with one of your famous jokes?
Famous jokes. Well, obviously the big news now is the Russian problems. I've always said to everybody, the simple solution, just give Russia all our secrets and then they'll be 30 years behind like us.
Oh, Dave, you're a legend. Thanks for taking the time out to speak to us today.
Dan.
That's brilliant. You take care.
And you, mate.
Thank you, Dave. Well, that was our Dave there on XLR Radio, and we're doing a bit of a quiz there. Next up, we got a bit of Cher. Keep it tuned.